I'm Rich Daly, owner of DynoPort, Mad Scientist Header Coating, and SHCRA, my new favorite business. So, no need to say any more, just watch the video. That's how we race. But for you guys who are going to come to the race and argue with me, I'll give you a few words. Number one, we have a family-run event. We've had a lot of old school racers fighting us, so this is why I'm doing the video. We will no longer put up with any fighting at the races. I will block anybody on Facebook who's negative to our series. We have the biggest series in the country, approximately 30 races a year. We're very family orientated. We're very orientated to people on just trail sleds, from an old Storm to an old ZR. So pay attention because we run a very quick show. Number one, if you go back at the beginning of the video, the first one I believe was showing how you actually leave correctly. Okay. The flag, here's the thing, and here's the complaints we get. By the way, Triton Trailers, one of our great sponsors. To keep it a class act, we have very good sponsors. Very proud of my support from Arctic Cat. Sled works very well. Fly Racing. And by the way, guys, don't be stupid. Stay on your sled to help us out in staging. I'm sick of chasing around having to drive other people's sleds because you're off wandering pit racing with your buddies. Keep your helmet buckled, and you need goggles. Keep them on at all times. So file 1, 2, and 3. Now, back to the starting video. Let me get this Triton hat on, because boy, if you're going to need a trailer this year, we're heading to Gaylord, Michigan. Triton and a Ford. Sorry, Chevy guys. So, I'm the flagger. I got a bad shoulder here, but it's pretty good. Okay, you no longer go in and raise your hand and ask for time out and all this. No. The rule is you go in, bam. Once you're in there within 5 seconds, the flagger brings his hand down. Boom, up it comes. Within the instant my hand hits here, or whenever I decide, 1, 2, or 3 seconds later. So here's, for all you guys that whine at night, we have lights. So one more time, let's go through it one more time. Hand comes down. Now, if you're a smart driver, you're gonna look at the tip of the flag and nothing else. If you're an idiot, you're going to come to me after you jump and say I flinched my shoulder. So let me try something else. You go when I move the bottom of the flashlight. Hand-to-eye coordination, there's nothing better. I know when I move the flag. I, as a driver, I got caught last week by my flagger. I knew the instant I did it. Corey, the other guy that works for me, blew it in super stock on the cat. He was winning, and in the final, he flaked. He came over, he said, Rich, I knew I jumped. What did he jump by? 1/10. Too bad. Now, let's go back to the controversial deal. I run NHRA. I'm the national record holder at 160.50. Nobody is close to that mile per hour. So somebody advised me of this to all you guys that are whining. I have a rule to favor you drivers. The rule is, as you can clearly see, I think in the second video, if you hit your clutch, you have an engagement notch, and you bump ahead and grab the brake, you are now off kilter. You are at a disadvantage. I am not going to throw you out. The guy in the left lane the other lane has the advantage because he's going to cut a sharper light. The third scenario was rolling, correct?
Yeah.
Okay. And everybody's whining, complaining, and saying, you know, you need this and that, and you can't roll an inch. Well, somebody remind me that at NHRA I can roll 12 inches with their elaborate electronics. So, I've been saying people 2 or 3 inches. The new rule is you can roll 12. But how's Henry, my flagger, going to gauge it? He can't gauge 8 inches from 14 inches when things are going on. But he can gauge common sense, as I showed in the last video, I believe, where I just started rolling. Okay? So the guy who just started rolling is clearly out. The guy who's, as a driver, if you're smart, you're not going to do anything other than leave when the flag goes. Then there's no controversy. So now to really wind up you old school racers that think you've got it figured out, if I'm the flag guy and the guy next to me rolls 2 inches or 12 inches, and there's a debate on whether he went 12 or 14, and he beats me by 5 sled lengths at the other end, I, as a racer, if there's any controversy, I'm going to say no. He clobbered me. And I expect the same respect if I'm the guy that rolled the 12 and we're debating if it was, and if in my case there would be no debate, there'd be 10 drivers over there complaining that I'd went 12.5 inches. No, we're organized backyard racing. We're trying to be as fair as we can to everybody. So no controversy anymore on any of this. You guys who come up with the videos, everyone who's come up, the video has always shown that the guy has moved a hair before Henry moves the lights. Okay, let's go on to the next deal that I love, and we just figured out. I come down the hill on my Arctic Cap. I didn't know if I won or not. We have a high-speed camera there, so rather than coming back and complaining to the score girls and radioing, you now stop at the high-speed camera. Your play to the guy. No more of this yelling and screaming at the bottom of the hill. If you have any doubt, you ask to review the video. He will clearly show you that I beat you by an inch, or vice versa. Now, 4 wide, 2 guys advance. 2 guys get a clothespin. Guess what? No more cheating either. You now go from the stop sign to the head of lane 1, you pull in lane 1. You cannot get in lane 1 without a clothespin. You're now, it's eliminated our scoring confusion. My girls only score the final now, because that's all we have to score. Or semi-final if it's 2 wide. If it's 4 wide, just the final. Now it's freed up my score girl, Emily, who's a good racer and has been winning on the cat, to relax a little. You guys used to be in her face all day saying that you won by a sled when you didn't know, or you'd been beat. So now let's go to the classes. By the way, when you come down the hill, we have 3 lanes to keep it moving quick. Lane 1, lane 2, lane 3. Next round you'll be 4 or 5. You may sit in that winner's lane for a while because we're going to pull another class out. We're not waiting for you to come down the hill. We're going to keep it going round robin, non-stop for the fans, spectators, and racers, so the families can get home and come back and have fun. Now, I'm going to get into the real controversial subject, our classes. So guys, I'm not going to spend a lot of time here because you can read them over. I'm going to point out 2 things on safety. No jack standing. We had a track blown 80 feet over on a new E-Tech at a ski slope because the guy was on wide open on a jack stand. It can kill people. People have been killed. $500 fine if we catch you, and the money would go into the purse. Don't do it. Same with heating a nitrous bottle. Don't do it. Catch you, you're banned, $500 fine. Thanks, guys. Let's have fun and go racing. Hey, guys, one of the biggest things to help us out run a quick, smooth race, the instant you're done testing, if you're in class 1, pull in 1. You guys in 1 through 6 need to be in your staging lanes ready to go. There's times when we're busy that I may not even have a driver's meeting. When we come into these ski slopes, we have a half hour to set up a lot of times after skiing and get the race going. So again, 1 through 6, you need to be in staging instantly after testing. We may pull class 2 out ahead of 1 if a turbo guy's having a problem or if somebody follows the plug. Thank you.